Hello everyone, my name is Shweta and welcome to my channel Analytics by Shweta. In today's video, we will see how to do a dynamic row selection chart in Excel. If you see, we have a drop down over here which has the department names. The department names are the various rows over here. As you select the data, we see the data for that particular department for all the regions. So you see finance I have selected. So I see finance details for north, south, east and west. If I select HR, you see the HR details. So dynamically we are selecting which row of data we want to see. In our previous example, we had seen a dynamic column selection. So if you want to have a look at that video, please refer to the card and the description box. So let's go ahead and create this chart in Excel. The first step is you go to developer, and then insert and developer and a combo box. So in the developer, we have taken the combo box. Now you do format control. In input range, we give these departments as the departments are what we want to see in the combo box. In cell link, just give any cell. For example, I have given this cell over here and I say OK. If you see, if I select sales, I get one value over here. I'll just hold it. If I select the second value, HR, I get HR. If I select finance, I get 3 over here and so on. Now the next step is just create the columns, and here we want to retrieve what is currently being selected in the combo box. So we say, just a minute, I think the font is not black. I'll say is equal to, I will use the index. Index is the array. What is the result we want? We want this result to be depicted. And we want this as the row number. So whatever is the number selected here, that particular value of the row would be shown here. And I just close it. So if you see, I get finance and it's finance over here because serial number 3 is finance in this particular list. Next, I use index. I think the font is again white over here. Let me just select it as black. I say index. What is the result I want? I want this result and I lock it. Then I say match. First is the rows. So match this particular value in this particular array and give me an exact match. So I have done the same for the rows. Now let me do it for the columns. I say match. I say match this value and I lock the row. I say search this value in this particular details and return me an exact match. And I close this match and I close the index. So if you see finance 510 I get. If I drag it across, I get the values for the finance. Let me just give it a border. So you see this particular value is exactly the same as this particular value. If I say HR, you see this value changes. Now what you need to do is just select this chart and make any type of chart which you want. For example, I want a clustered column chart. Delete the grid lines. Just go and give it a particular color. Add the data labels and format the data labels, make it big, select the axis, make it in black color, make it bold, increase the font, and this is how you create your chart. If you select finance, you see finance details are automatically updated and IT details. Let us just. Now, how do we create a dynamic title? So select this in chart design, go and add the chart title. Now for chart title, we will say is equal to. I don't know why I have kept the font as black. So I'll say is equal to. I'll select this particular cell. I will use ampersand and I will give a space. I'll give an ampersand and then I will write head count details. So if you see here, it's IT, so it says IT headcount details. If I select finance, it says finance headcount details. So I've selected this particular cell. I have used ampersand and given a space, and then again ampersand, and within quotes I have given headcount details. So have a look at this particular formula, how you get a dynamic title. Now just select this particular title, do equal to, and select this particular cell. Just change the color, bold it. You can do any kind of 3D formatting if you require changing the colors and shading and any kind of formatting as per your requirement. This is just a simple chart if I do finance. So this is the row based details, that is it dynamically selects the row. In the previous example which we had seen, the rows were constant, but the columns differed. So if you want to have a look at that video, please refer the card and the description box. So this is how we have a dynamic row selection in Excel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for more updates. Thank you for your time and have a nice day.